have you ever opened your medicine cabinet, looked at the bottles, and thought, do I really need all of these? Maybe those pills were prescribed 10 years ago. Or maybe you've been told to just keep taking them because, well, that's what you've always done. But here's something few people talk about. Some common medications, especially after age 70, can quietly increase your risk of serious problems. We're talking about higher risk of falls, memory loss, hospitalizations, even early death. This video is not here to scare you, it's here to give you clarity, confidence, and control. Let's walk through 6 medications that older adults should reconsider on. 1. The hidden risk behind sleep and calm. First up are drugs like diazepam, Valium, lorazepam, Ativan, and alprazolam Xanax. They're part of a class called benzodiazepines, often prescribed for anxiety, panic, or sleep. Let me tell you about Judith. She's 74 and has trouble sleeping. Her doctor prescribed a low dose of lorazepam to help her relax. But over time, Judith noticed she felt foggy in the morning. She was unsteady when walking. And one day she tripped over her cat and fractured her wrist. What many people don't realize is that benzodiazepines linger longer in older adults. They affect balance, memory, and alertness, making falls and confusion more likely. The American Geriatrics Society warns that these medications should be avoided in most adults over 65, unless there's a very specific reason. If you're using them regularly, it's worth asking your doctor about tapering slowly and trying safer options like cognitive behavioral therapy for sleep, CBT, melatonin, or gentle lifestyle changes. 2. Anticholinergics, the memory blockers you might not know about. Anticholinergics aren't a drug name, they're a type of drug found in many different medications. These include diphenhydramine, Benadryl, for allergies or sleep, oxybutynin, for overactive bladder, certain antidepressants, and muscle relaxers. They all work by blocking a chemical called acetylcholine, which helps your brain function and muscles move. Now meet Harold, 79. He took Benadryl every night to help with sleep. He also started on oxybutynin for bladder urgency. But gradually, he felt more forgetful. He misplaced things, repeated questions, and once got lost walking home. Studies show that regular use of anticholinergics increases the risk of dementia, confusion, and even death in older adults. If you're on one of these, don't panic, but do talk to your doctor. There are bladder medications, allergy treatments, and sleep aids that don't carry the same brain burden. Your memory is too important to ignore. 3. Proton pump inhibitors. PP is stomach relief with long-term costs. Proton pump inhibitors like omeprazole, Prolosic, esomeprazole, Nexium, or pantoprazole Protonix are commonly prescribed for heartburn, GERD, or acid reflux. They're very effective, but when used long-term, they come with risks. Let's talk about Denise, 72. She was put on omeprazole years ago for occasional reflux, but no one ever told her to stop. She's been on it for nearly 7 years. Her recent blood work showed low magnesium, and her doctor noted early signs of osteoporosis. Long-term PPI use has been linked to weakened bones, kidney disease, vitamin B12 deficiency, and even higher risk of infections like C. diff. If you've been on a PPI for more than a few months, it's worth re-evaluating. Sometimes, diet changes, weight loss, or reducing evening meals can help you wean off. You may still need a PPI, but not forever. For antispasmodics, dangerous off-label use in dementia and insomnia. These are powerful medications like quetiapine, risperidone, or olanzapine. They're designed for conditions like schizophrenia or severe bipolar disorder, but they're sometimes prescribed off-label in seniors for behavioral issues or sleep problems, especially in those with dementia. Michael's story is heartbreaking. His father, Frank, 85, had mild Alzheimer's and was agitated in the evenings. His care facility started him on risperidone to calm him down. Frank became more sedated. He slept more. He also stopped eating, became weaker, and died within 6 months. Studies have shown that antipsychotics increase the risk of stroke and death in older adults with dementia. These medications should only be used when absolutely necessary, only at the lowest possible dose for the shortest time. Sometimes, simple changes like music therapy, a walk in the sunlight, or soothing routines can help reduce agitation without medication. 5. NSAIDs, pain relief that can hurt your heart or kidneys. Over-the-counter painkillers like ibuprofen, Advil, naproxen, Allebi, and prescription NSAIDs are everywhere. But after 70, these drugs can be tough on your body. Eleanor, 76, used ibuprofen daily for arthritis in her knees. But after a dizzy spell and a trip to the ER, she learned her kidney function had dropped dangerously low. NSAIDs can raise blood pressure, irritate the stomach, and reduce blood flow to the kidneys. When taken daily or combined with other medications, they also increase the risk of heart attacks and strokes in older adults. Instead, talk to your doctor about alternatives like physical therapy, turmeric, acetaminophen, Tylenol, or topical pain relief gels. Pain matters, but so do your organs. 6. Sleeping pills, restful night, or risky habit. Finally, let's revisit a common challenge: sleep. Drugs like zolpidem, Ambien, isopicolone, Lunesta, and others are often prescribed for insomnia. They seem harmless until they're not. Marianne, 73, had trouble falling asleep and was prescribed Ambien. She loved the idea of just one pill. But over time, she noticed grogginess in the mornings, memory gaps, and even a frightening moment when she sleepwalked out onto her porch at night. These drugs can increase the risk of falls, confusion, and dependence, especially in older adults. Many sleep issues can be addressed with routine, gentle movement. During the day, light exposure in the morning, cutting caffeine, or CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia. The body's sleep rhythm changes with age. Instead of chasing perfect sleep, aim for restful, realistic patterns without risky pills. Aging isn't about fear, it's about clarity. It's about understanding your body now, not just relying on what worked decades ago. So here's a gentle challenge. Take a moment to look at your current medications. Ask, do I still need this? Have a conversation with your doctor or pharmacist. Look for non-drug options when possible. You deserve health that feels strong, steady, and safe. Have you ever questioned one of your medications, or found a better alternative? I'd love to hear your story. Share it in the comments. If this video helped you, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone you love. Together, we can make wiser, more compassionate choices, one day at a time. Thanks for watching. Stay well and take good care.